Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on Radeon, it's going to be Sharp and Stork, two barcode players. Bottom left, it's going to be a red Terran player. It is Sharp. Top left, it is a blue Protoss player. It is Stork. So both players' names start with an S. They are playing Protoss versus Terran. And let's get right on into it here. Man, you have to scout so much in this matchup, dude. Proxies, carrier transitions, and maybe some DTs. In your future here, Sharp, you need to scout constantly, but that is good because you have ComSat available to you, and most of the time, Terran get ComSat early, but sometimes they delay it, and that could be very, very bad for the Terran player. If a DT shows up and you don't have any form of detection other than some missile turrets that you are constructing hastily. So again, PvT here on Radeon, we're going to see tanks and vultures and spider mines and all that good stuff. Are we going to see carriers? Hear from our guy Stork. I got a lot of Stork fans on the channel, so we'll see if he can defeat Sharp, who finished second in ASL 18 just last year. So he is at the top of his game. He didn't finish second in ASL 19, but he acquitted himself nicely by getting far into the process. ASL 20 maps are released here. Soul Key must be stopped because, I don't know, just because it's a fifth ASL championship for Soul Key, that is, woof, that is too much. That is too imbalanced, according to the people that run ASL. So let's go ahead and make some maps that are unfavorable to Zerg. So Queen, I'm sorry. Hero, I am sorry. We are trying to stop Soul Key, not you. Nexus first here from our dude, Stork. Not at a cross spawn on a 4-player map on the same side of the map here, but the SCV is scouting the wrong direction, counterclockwise instead of clockwise. Well, let's see who's going to win here. I think my money's going to be on Stork because this SCV will not scout until it is too late, man. Too late to punish it. Are we going to go cross spawn now? Yes, we are. We're going to scout cross spawn here. So maybe there will be some time here for some Marines and some Vultures and trying to throw down a bunker. He's waiting. He's waiting to scout before he throws down that refinery, but it's, you know, too late to scout, and there we go. Huh, a Nexus first, says Sharp. How original in the year 2025. Cybernetics Core just starting up here. But it was a 1-Rax expand from Sharp, blind. So, that does help counter a Nexus first here. You got your command center a lot earlier than if you went gas and factory before expand. So, both players blindly opening up super macro, and I think everyone's going to be okay here. I think that evened it out. I think Stork is a little bit ahead, but not as ahead as he would be if it was a Nexus first versus barracks, gas, and then factory. SCV saying, what are we going to follow this up with, man? Citadel of Adun? Maybe a Stargate? Range for Dragoons? Yes, indeed. Second factory coming up at 4 minutes here from our guy Sharp. Bunker here. Yeah, in case this happens, right? 1 Dragoon and 2 Zealots wandering across the map. Just putting on a little bit of pressure. And a bunker helps with that so much. So yeah, man, ASL 20 is coming. Looking forward to that so gosh darn much. I hope Flash can compete. I posted a Flash video yesterday, a TVZ, featuring Hero. Hope you guys enjoy that one. And Machine Shop. First upgrade at the Machine Shop. Let's go ahead and say it's going to be Let's say it's going to be Spider Mines. Spider Mines are popular as a first upgrade in TVP these days. And a Robo coming up here as well. Robo for defense, Robo for offense. What can't robotics facilities do, you may ask? Third factory on to base here from our guy Sharp. And machine shop is done, and the answer is nothing. No upgrade here from Sharp. Dude, we need an upgrade. We need it so much. You've got 200. I guess throwing down another factory, making 2 more tanks. It is, huh? SCV scouts the Robo, says, I don't really care anymore. Bam, and it is dead. Just, yeah, we've got siege tanks, we've got bunkers. You're not going to break that. At least not with this many zealots and dragoons. Come back later. And which one was first? Oh my gosh, which one was first? Yeah, Spider Mines was first. Into speed for vultures. Great stuff. Good old ion thrusters. Third nexus coming up down the left side here for our guy, Protoss Stork. And continuing to produce siege tanks and now vultures. And yeah, like I said, everything's okay. Nexus first in. Blind one racks expanding. And this is just a normal PvT at this point. This is, again, an RJB replay. He said this is a good one. Not just a standard PvT. So we will see why he designated this one for the pile of excellent StarCraft. Moving out with unupgraded Marines. We've got Vultures. We've got Siege Tanks. We've got Kiting Dragoons here. All the Marines are going to die, but they know that is their lot in life here. And, wow, 3 Dragoons down, 4 Dragoons down, 1 tank down. Still 4 tanks left and 2 Dragoons. Run! Run, Dragoons! Snipe the probe, snipe the probe, snipe the probe, snipe the probe. Okay, not going to snipe the probe. We're going to get a little bit of an attempted run by here. A secondary scout, because that SCV died. And spider mining the ramp and the top of the ramp here. Oh my gosh, so annoying. So incredibly annoying. And look, there are still tanks, but there are more Dragoons here. No! 1 spider mine for 2 Dragoons. Okay, so not that Dragoon, but 2 Dragoons. 2 Dragoons down here scouting the gateway. And this is such a micro-intensive position here. Oh, another Dragoon dies to a spider mine. I think Sharp is well in hand here. This game, I think it's Sharp's at this point. Dude, look how many Dragoons have died. Snipe the observatory. Snipe it good. Yes, they are focusing down the observatory, and they're going to get it. Try making more observers now. They already have one. But a robotics bay coming up in this pressure-filled time here for our guy, Stork. Spider mines getting set down. Just 3 kill tank, 2 kill tank. This is so much pressure off of 2 bases. Holy crap, this is so much. No upgrades. That's how you knew it was going to be a 2-base pressure here. Siege tank. Ooh, siege mode is done. We've got so many more spider mines being laid inside the natural base of Stork. So many Dragoons dying here. We've got 66 to 59 supply for the Terran player. We've got a shuttle with nothing in it. We've got a natural that is in so much distress right now. Unloading a Dragoon. And bam! 2 Dragoons down to 1 spider mine again. 13 kills for the siege tank. 5 kills for this siege tank. Probes hiding in a corner, hoping that the siege tanks do not recognize them, do not see them. This is just an excellent, excellent 2-base attack here from Sharp. Just whittling down the defenses. Killing the natural base. We've got a Reaver on the way. Maybe 1 Reaver. And 5 or 6 Dragoons. Can't save the natural base here. That's certainly the case. 73 to 70. 46 to 36 workers here. And 1 Vulture. Sniping off the only other source of income you have besides the main base. Yeah, this is going to be a Terran win. Here at 10 minutes, I have no idea other than maybe some excellent, incredible Reaver plays. Coming down the ramp here into his natural base, clearing out the natural with nothing but Dragoons against 2. Ooh, nice Reaver drop. Nicely done. Never mind, not just Dragoon. Oh, he lost the Reaver. No, he lost it. Full charge down there, Dragoons. I know we are losing comrades left and right here, but tank down. And maybe we can retake our natural now. We have enough minerals. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was such an intense attack there. Natural base down. We've got 51 SCVs to 33 probes. What a bloodbath on display already in 11 minutes. Charon boost. Goliaths, because he knows that there are Reavers going to be dropping inside his main base any moment now. Transferring probes down to the third base, retaking the natural base. Stork. Observer says, oh no, a third base has already landed here from our guy Sharp. He's got upgrades coming in. He's got another factory. He has an academy being built. Just again for that ComSat. And both players licking their wounds here. A lot of tanks died, but man, so many Dragoons died in the first 11 minutes of this game. Bazonkers. Bazonkers is what this game is. Already, I can see why RJB recommended it so heavily. Vulture checking to make sure there's not a fourth base coming in from the Protoss, because by golly, that's an option for sure. Can definitely be going for that. More Reavers in production. We are walling off against Vultures here at the third base. More and more Dragoons. Upgrades are for lesser people. And people who have more resources to get upgrades. We don't have money for upgrades, says the Protoss. Absolutely not, which is really good news for Sharp, because his +1 attack is finishing up very, very shortly, according to that production tab. So what do we got here, kids? Supply depot, pylon. No one wants to be supply blocked in a situation like this, but this could very well be a Terran win in a Nexus first TVP. Which again, it wasn't cross spawn. Number 2, the Terran went for a more aggressive economic opening, just blind. Did not know what was happening, and that really helped him immensely here, didn't it? Ka-chow, ka-chow. Yeah, more economic opening with a 2-base timing attack, too. So Reaver's knocking down this wall, does not supply block Sharp, but losing 3 supply depots is not a good feeling. Can't get too much farther in because there are some siege tanks back here. Just a bit of a contain. Citadel finally on the way from the Protoss. He really is going to need some more zealots against all these tanks, man. With speed, no less. He is just throwing up spider mines. Like, the best Terran players can use Vultures to kill Dragoons like this with some impeccable spider mine laying, good micro overall, using the Vulture's mobility to the utmost, and it's really good. Lower level Terrans cannot hope to accomplish that. It is not easy to do whatsoever, but that's why we're watching these levels of StarCraft today. We've got a starport coming in. We're finally scanning out. He says, is there a desperation carrier transition happening? No. No indication of that. There's finally a forge coming in. First forge of the day. There have been no cannons available, no upgrades available from Stork either in 13 minutes, which is bonkers. The Reavers get into the natural base. Get a couple hits off down there. Siege tank getting some free kicks off there too, though. Jumping on in and back into the natural base. Zealots unloading. They don't have speed because, of course, not. Tank dies. Great target firing there on these Reavers. All right, this is what we're talking about. This is the Reaver shenaniganry that can give hope for Protoss players everywhere. 6 kills on that Reaver. He's shutting down this natural base entirely. SCV's dying, trying to build turrets, and then just backing on out of there. Running for it. Got that shuttle speed upgrade, which is really so important here. Finally, a Templar Archives coming in as Stork is starting to feel a little bit okay. After losing your natural base, it can take a while to normalize and stabilize, and I think he's back there. A Wraith is on the way to help deal with the shuttle stuff. I always love that in a PvT. Always love that in a PvT. So, sieging up. Kabam, kabam. Alright, alright. Oh, good. Reaver shots. 3 tanks go down to that. Splash damage in that tank ball. Beautifully executed by Stork. But it's even supply here, which is not where you want to be against a Terran player. Plus, the upgrade disadvantage for Stork is hurting right now. He unloads Reavers in that mess. Tries to do what he can about it, but it's just he's not getting any kind of an advantage over there. Not in worker count, not in overall supply. And this push might just very well kill him. If this third base dies, and there's nothing to defend this. There's no cannons. There's not much of an army here. Stork is desperately trying to hold on. But, dude, these +1/+1 siege tanks. Here comes an unload again, trying to zealot bomb these boys, but enough of the tanks are unsieged. They're just not getting much. One tank dies. That's it. Siege tank gets a nice shot. 3 more tanks are sniped. Beautifully done. But Zealots, now they actually have the speed upgrade. They run on in, do what they can, but 109 to 99 supply is not looking good for Stork at all. There's nothing left to defend this third base at all. There's 1 Zealot and a cannon, and that's not enough as the tanks siege up on the bridge. And it's looking very much like a death knell here for Stork. He's getting a 4th base at the 12 o'clock spot here on Radeon. Probe evacuation is just not something you can do with these vultures hanging around the outside. I mean, this represents 5 of the 49 probes that exist here. You can evac them out and maybe try to get them up this way, but that's another dead probe. Oh, it's an execution. Another Nexus dies, and that is your game, folks. We're done. There's just nowhere. There's nowhere you're coming back from this game. Stork can try to stay in it. Try to do some fancy Reaver micro, some Zealot bombs, get all sorts of damage done, but at the end of the day, the Terran is too big. The Protoss is too small. The Terran's not going to sit at home and let you max up into a giant carrier army. He's going to continue to come at you. He's going to make sure that your expansions are difficult, if not impossible, to get, and it's counterattack. It's the Wraith gets the shuttle too. No, he gets the shuttle too. This is brutal. This is a brutal engagement. And what a game, but what a match here from Sharp. Goes blind, racks into expansion against a Nexus first, shows up with a 2-base attack, with Siege Mode as the timing attack, with all full upgrades for the Vultures, no attack, no armor, works on those later, after he's already killed the natural base and put himself so gosh darn far ahead. So, I mean, it's fun, it's exciting. I mean, this is what we're looking at, folks. This is the future, and that's it. We stopped microing. We're done. GG. High Templar get a couple storms off, but that's it. No, Sharp is our winner here in 17 minutes and 50 seconds. And what a 17 minutes and 50 seconds that was. Man, Nexus first into holy smokes. Sharp's showing up with a ton of stuff. Absolutely fantastic showing there on that attack, getting the natural base down, and then just defending against Reaver stuff as much as he could there. Didn't take too much damage from it. Got a 3rd base rolling. Shut down the 3rd base with the Protoss. And there's just no way to recover there. That attack was fan-friggin-tastic. And that is the game. So, GG. Happy Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed that one because it was truly a fantastic match. End of the day here, it's an outproduction by the Terran against the Protoss, which is never good for the Protoss at all. The outkill by the Protoss was nice, but this 334 to 182 number is brutal. Buildings raised 10-4 in favor of the Terran, and the outspend by the Terran will get it done a lot. Stuff you just don't see very much, right? Stuff you just don't see very much. Oh, boy. All right, so that's what we're talking about. We are looking at a fantastic TVP there from Sharp, taking down Stork. And that's going to be it from me. Woof. All right, so that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.